Hello, in this Visual Basic tutorial, we are going to take a look at the bit array together. So the bit array is, sort of similar to a regular array, but it only stores, bits, ones and zeros, ons and off. So let's just dive right in. To create a bit array, just do dim, let's call it something, let's just call it bit as bit array equals new bit array, and then you need to specify the length. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be an 8-bit array. So if you are aware of binary, so it's 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1. Now we are going to set it to something. So we can just do bit equals new bit array, and let's say if we specify the value of, I don't know, let's do 255, and let's see what we get. So if we just sort of print this out, so if we just do a console dot write line, and then we just put bit in there, run it, let's see what we get. So it says system collection dot bit array, so we can't just print this out directly. Okay, so that was a little mistake on my part. So what we want to do is actually create sort of a loop to be able to go over all the bits. So if we do for, it's going to be a for, it's just going to be a regular sort of for loop. So for, let's say for, we need to create a iterator variable. So dim itr as integer. I'm going to do itr. We'll set iterator in here, so it's fine. We'll do itr equals 0, and we're going to say keep counting up till it basically hits bit.count. So this will be the length of it essentially. And in here, we'll do a console.write line. Okay, so inside here, we are going to do this like so. So now let's run it, see what we get. So it just printed out false a whole bunch of times. So let me figure out what I've done wrong. It's probably just some simple error somewhere. Let me just try something, because you usually assign a byte variable to this, but I thought I'd try and put the number in directly. So just bear with me. I'm going to say dim byte byte equals, and let's do 255. We'll put what's this then? Cannot be converted for some reason. Nope, don't know why I put that. So byte. Okay, still saying must be non-negative and less than the size of the collection. This is interesting. Where is the mistake that I'm making? And clearly I'm making a mistake somewhere. So where is the mistake? Well, on that, index was out of range. Okay, so let's just go over it again. So dim bit as bit array equals new bit array 8. That's size 8. That's not a problem. And There we go. I still moaning a tad. Index related to range. Let's just change this value to, I don't know, 17. See what we get. So for 17, we get false, 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 true, false, 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 true. So that's 128, 64, 32, 16, plus the 1, and we get true. So okay, that's pretty darn cool. So yeah, that was a little mistake on my part. Sorry it took so long. Forgot that you needed to do the variable add the byte and assign in here. And you do need these curly braces, but it works when you put this brackets here. Don't know why I forgot that. So this is the length of it. This is the value you're putting in. So if I were to put in 167 and run it, we get true, false, true, false, true, false, false, and 3 true. So 128 is true, 64 is false, 32 is true. So 128 plus 32 is 160. But these two are false, so let's keep track of it. 160, 1 plus 2 plus 4, so 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, and so we get the 160 plus the 7, we get 167. So if you want to be representing, like a number, for example, or anything really as binary, this is a great way of storing it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.